Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Thill. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I plan on daily vlogging and the gear and editing equipment I use to make these YouTube videos. Also, I'm wearing the same clothes I wore in last video. That's because I filmed these videos on the same day. So I do actually have other clothes other than these, but I filmed these videos on the same day, so that's why. That's a lifesaver this summer, having the AC, because I'm able to film all my videos in here and still stay cool. Obviously you guys are going to be able to hear a little bit, but it's still, I'm not going to be sweating anymore. So I was telling you guys some of the gear. That's not anything. I have extra batteries. I have extra batteries for this camera, and then I also have extra batteries for the GoPro. This bag is always in here. This is my camera bag. I keep tons of stuff in here. It has some outside pockets where I keep like lens caps and stuff, but in here, this is kind of my charging area, so I have all my charging cables. I'm able to charge my camera batteries and even in the car, so that's going to be super useful. And I just keep extra batteries in here, so that's where all my batteries go, up in this top compartment, so they're super accessible whenever I need to put a new battery in. So I have 3 of those. I have 2 for the GoPro, and then in here it's kind of empty because some of my camera gear is in other places. But I have stickers, so when I meet, hopefully I'll be able to meet some of you. That'll be awesome. So let me know if you're in the North Carolina area. In case I go to Europe, I guess, or overseas, it has like a little adapter. And that's all that's in there. But this is kind of my audio bag, so when you guys see me using other audio recorder devices and stuff, I have all these like lens wipes, so I keep all the lenses to the cameras all clean. I got some cables in here, and I just have some extra lavalier microphones and all that kind of microphone stuff. So this is kind of my audio bag. And then this is my zoom lens, I think. So this is like a 55 to 200 millimeter lens. I don't use it too often because I don't need that much zoom. But 55 to 250 millimeter lens. So it's a really nice zoom lens. These are pretty common. And then see what I talked about, I rented this lens, so it came with this really nice case. I rented it from Lens Rental. They're not sponsoring anything, but they're just a good company. And then here I keep, it's a really nice case, by the way, I really like it. And then here I keep my old lens, the 18 to 55 millimeter lens. These are really good lenses to start off with because they're super common, but one thing I don't like about it is that the autofocus is super loud. This has an STM autofocusing system, so it's silent whenever it's focusing. You guys can never hear it. Plus I have a microphone, so you guys won't be able to hear it anyways. But this makes a super like jittery noise when it focuses, and it's really annoying. Also, it's just super cheap and like not good quality. It's like all plastic. Everything's plastic on this lens. But for starting off, I made almost 90% of my YouTube videos with this lens. So I do recommend it because it's a good starting off lens, but if you guys really want to bring your production level to the next level, invest in a really nice lens. Probably if you're doing what I'm doing, kind of like the vlogging, video, YouTube style, get a wide angle lens so you can zoom in a little bit, but it's super wide angle. So that's really nice. And then I have this thing. I don't use it for my camera because it's super cheap. It won't be able to hold my camera, but what I do with it is I mount microphones on here. So a lot of times I'm able to twist this around something so the shotgun microphone is closer to me. Little things like that if I want to do a little higher production value with that video. And really nothing else. I just have a SD card case, which these are super important. These keep all my SD cards organized, and I have them all marked if they're full or not full. And then I have lens filters for mostly photography, but they just keep all my my lens filters in here, and that's basically it. I have a super simple setup for video wise, and I have some electrical tape, which is really useful, surprisingly. But I like to keep my setup really simple, so I don't have 20 bags full of just camera gear. So I just have this one bag full, and sometimes it's really full, sometimes it's pretty empty. But it's really nice just to have all your gear in one area. I'm gonna bring you guys into my bedroom in my family's house and show you guys how I edit these videos. This is my bedroom. This is where I do 90% of my editing. I recently have been editing in my tiny house because it's super quiet, but this is kind of my actual setup. So just to keep in mind, I started editing these videos on my mom's old computer on Windows Movie Maker, which took probably 3 hours to export a 5-minute video. And then recently I just upgraded to my own computer, but I was editing on my sister's computer, which is also super slow, and now I upgraded to this computer. I think it's an HP Pavilion 15.6 inch laptop. You can look it up. I'll maybe put the link in the description or something. It's a really nice laptop, and I saved for a long time to upgrade to this. This is a big upgrade, but just kind of show what gear I use. This is my laptop. I use these Audio-Technica something ATH M20X headphones. These are studio headphones, so they don't alter the sound in any way. It's just straight from the source. So these are really good for editing audio. So I use these. And then this is my microphone. I have it on a stand, so I'm able to do voiceovers. That's something recently I've been doing. And to record my voiceovers on this microphone, I've been using Audacity, which is like an audio editing program. What I use to edit my videos is I use Wondershare Filmora. I don't see many other YouTubers using it, but it works super good for me, and it does everything I need it to do. So it's super simple. Well, I wouldn't say super simple, but it has everything I need. I haven't had a point yet where it doesn't do what I want to do. So that's really nice, and if it doesn't do what I want to do, there's only like a shortcut or a different way to do it. So this is what I use to edit. It's a pretty simple setup. I don't like my things to be too complicated. Basically I just have another monitor so it's easier to edit, but that's basically how I edit my videos. Now, while traveling, I won't have this setup, so I'll probably just bring my laptop, my studio headphones, and then for voiceovers, if I need to do anything, I'll use my phone, because your phone's microphone isn't that bad, especially with a little bit of editing. And yeah, it's a pretty simple setup. Also, one thing that happened recently, A24, it's like a Zine magazine. Bo Burnham, which is kind of a younger comedian, he's super well known. He made a movie, and this is kind of the Zine for the movie. It's about young internet, it's about young YouTube or Instagram influencers, and I was, there's this little editor's note that in the first page of the actual Zine, there's a little article about me, so they sent me three copies of these, so these are kind of interesting. But there's lots of other young influencers on the internet, so that's kind of cool to see other young people, you know, doing the influencing on the internet. I think it's a really cool thing that just by doing these YouTube videos, I'm able to influence so many of you guys and inspire you guys. So that's why I love doing these videos, and it's also really cool because through doing YouTube videos, I'm able to upgrade my gear and upgrade the production value of these videos for you. Today I was looking at some of my older videos. I'm really like orange right now, sorry about that, but I was looking at some of my older videos and they were really super simple, and my editing style hasn't really changed since my old videos, which is kind of interesting. But I was looking at some of my old videos and it was really cool because it kind of like re-inspired me, and it was really interesting how I was just so little and I was just making the content that I enjoyed, and I want to keep doing that till this day and as long as I possibly can. So I'm hoping you guys really enjoy these videos. They're kind of, I mean, I've gotten down to a science now, so I can edit them pretty quickly, but it's interesting because I don't think a lot of you guys see the behind the scenes of YouTube. All you guys see is the person, and then it's, you know, on YouTube. So it takes a good amount of time from me filming like this to you guys actually seeing it, especially because I want it to look really good and I want it to be a good video. I think production value is a really important thing, especially with YouTube videos, and I'm learning at a young age how to do it. So I can't wait till, you know, a few years pass and how much I'll learn from video editing and all this kind of things. Also, if YouTube doesn't work out, I can use all these photo and video editing skills to other careers and stuff, so I think it's really awesome to learn these skills like this. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I know it was super simple, but I just wanted to show you guys what I used because I know when I started off YouTube, I wanted to know what other creators used. So this is super simple gear, and it's pretty affordable, especially because the kind of quality content it produces for such a low price. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next. Bye. Also, my Cameo link to book me is in the description below. I just got done doing my Cameo for someone, so it's a really cool platform, and you guys check it out right in the description below.